Welcome back to the channel, y'all. Well, this is a lazy old day. Here's my coffee pot, my hot sauce. That's all a man needs, coffee pot and hot sauce. Hurricane, what is this? Hurricane something other. Marco or Laura, something is supposed to have been coming up, throwing a bunch of rain up. So I took the day off because I can't work out in the rain. And so I think it sprinkled this morning. That's about it. I think it's going farther to the east than what they thought. Typical weatherman. So anyway, a couple things here. The place is in disarray. Really got to clean it up. But when the lawnmower was running, I was able to get out and cut a bunch of the sprouts that were coming up, the briars that were coming back. So it looks pretty good as far as that. Some of the sprouts are coming back. But you see a bunch of new leaves. Yep, it's turning. Still got to get these honey buckets back this way. I don't like looking at them except for the one I need. I used one right over there. I took an old sapling that I cut and filled it full of gravel and put that sapling in and attached the birdhouse to the top. It worked pretty good. In some other videos, you see that there's some saplings that were right here, along with this big, no, it's not a big elm, but with this elm tree. And there was a wad, huge wad of briars. I hate briars. I hate briars. I hate briars. Well, they were all up, huge. And it just bugged me. And I thought, if I could get that huge mess of briars on top of this brush pile, when I go to burn that brush pile, I will have sweet revenge on all them briars. And so I worked at it. Went pretty well. Most of them are on top there, but you see this elm right here. That's about 3.5, 4 inches at the base. And when I cut it, there were so many briars, the top wouldn't want to topple over. Well, I said, and the base was stuck in the ground. And I said, if I can get the base of it out farther, then that weight of that top will pull those vines down. And you can see it was almost dead. This is a dead tree. I don't want to cut the dead trees. This is real close to my property line. Even if they were on me, and they may be, but I'm just not sure I want to cut them right now. They're not. Even if they fall towards me, they're not going to hit the house. They might hit my little Joe out there. That in itself would be a tragedy, but So what happened here? And I was by myself. I got that base, and I was jerking on it, trying to get it up so I could get the weight weight on that top of that elm and pull those briars down. Well, I finally jerked really, really hard. I was just about to get it, and it wouldn't come, and it looked like a cartoon. When I jerked, that base come up, because it was still spring loaded, it was up. It had all those vines, and those vines was pulling back on it. And I jerked so hard that, along with the momentum of the trunk there, it threw me about 4 feet. And I hit on my hip, and I laid there for a second going, okay. I can feel everything I'm supposed to feel. Don't feel no blood other than from the briars that are bleeding from on my legs and my hands. So it was pretty funny then. But just, I probably knew better. But, everything's a risk, What could I have done different? I could have jacked myself up right there probably. But, do I want to wait till I get some help down here? There's no telling when that would happen. So if you're, sometimes you got to take risk. That's, one of my pet peeves is to be on these self-sufficiency websites and someone says, I've got an infection in my arm, or I got an abscessed tooth, or what do I do? And everybody goes, oh, go to the doctor. Well, if you're self-sufficient, part of being self-sufficient, in my opinion, is knowing how to treat yourself. So, now, Obviously, if I'd pulled my back out or something, never done that. I guess you have to know DIY chiropractic skills, but you know, that's this whole with this lifestyle. I mean, some of y'all, some people may have a lot of money and have some, you know, I'll just hire 5 guys from town to come out and clear, or a tree company come out and clear the trees and come with a forestry mulcher and get all this stuff so I don't have to cut it. That's great. I mean, there's a lot of channels out there like that. I'm not one of them. It's me, myself, and I, and a little 5-pound teacup Yorkie. Sometimes my daughter would come out. My daughter's boyfriend come out once. That's when we were clearing this area here, or actually where the cabin's at right now. And let's just say he's not really into manual labor, okay? We'll leave it at that because she might watch this video one day. And, you know, got to be nice, right? So anyway, plans are to go ahead and pull. You see the top is a little farther out there than I'd like. I pulled it that far. I'll pull it a little farther till it's right over there. I'll cut these up for firewood, the trunk as far as to the brush pile. And crap, man, I got stuff broke down. My weed eater's broke down. I ain't getting no fire to it. My Cub Cadets broke down. I was mowing back through here. And I was over here trying to get a little farther into the woods. And I'm mowing, and there's, you know, it's doing its job, right? Well, I look behind me, and there's a lawnmower blade laying there. I'm going, crap. There's a lawnmower blade laying there. And so I got to look, I said, well, crap, that looks like a lawnmower blade off the Cub. I looked a little closer, I said, that is a lawnmower blade off the Cub. The blade just come off. And I don't know if the nut worked its way off, and I see something down in the woods. You can't see it on camera. What is it? Is that deer? That is a deer, I think, guys. I'm just sitting there talking. There's something right down through there. I don't know what it is. I just seen movement. You know, it's funny, I can't hardly read the newspaper. But yeah, my finger's right down in there. Can't hardly read the newspaper, but you know, over the 40 some odd years I've been hunting, train yourself to see movement and things that don't go. So anyway, back to the Cub Cadet. I don't know why. I don't know if the shaft broke or if I nut. You know, 20 years I've owned that. I bought it new. I've never had blade come off. I've never had blade come off any lawnmower I've owned. I kept hoping maybe we'd see that deer come out that way or someplace, but I ain't. Anyway, that's pretty cool. I seen a red fox the other night coming in. I've seen all kinds of animals here. I had an armadillo come up the other morning to the porch. I had to run it off. The big boar coon, I called him up the other night to right here. It's huge, one of the biggest boar coons I've ever seen. Huge possum. I don't think a lot of these critters like that get hunted a lot around here. I've seen, I had the, you know, of course, the rabbits, songbirds, squirrels, deer. Hadn't seen no hogs yet. I hadn't seen no evidence of hogs around here, but they're probably down by the lake. Lake's about a half a mile behind us this way. So, I don't know, it's just some thoughts and stuff, guys, as I'm sitting here. I'm fixing to run to the store, get some ice for the cooler. The new, I don't know what sequence this is be in, but if you've seen, I do have a video where I built a stand for my 77 quart lifetime ice chest that I'm using now instead of a refrigerator. I do have plans to get a refrigerator, just not right away, because I want to get the inside of the cabin done before I put a refrigerator in. I don't know, I think this is squirrel, no, deer. This is a valley right here, or not a valley, it's just a draw. And I think that deer walked up that other side, and that's a point. It's a point coming down kind of catty corner this way. No, he's still there, I see it. That is crazy. That is crazy, because it's only about It's looking at me. It's like, you talking to me? You talking to me? Yeah, I'm talking to you. I can't tell what it is. All I can see is a deer head. Wait, I wish I could get this on camera. It may be bedded. Guys, it's 4X and it's just not. It's right. Oops, a giant finger right there. Actually, I think there's another one over to the left of it. Man, it's about 75 yards away. I'm sorry, guys, you can't see it. But anyway, the day, like I said, it was supposed to rain today. It didn't. It didn't here. I think it did rain up by where I was supposed to work at. Dadgummit. I know if I get off the porch and try to go down there, it'd jump up and run off. So I just want to bring up on some stuff. You know, these old dead logs. I still see it looking at us just through the woods. I want to cut these up for hugelkultur, but I don't have no beds made yet. You know, it's almost 1st of September. It would be next spring before I use them, which would probably be good. So I'll have all fall and winter to get these. I think, I don't know if a tornado come through at one time. There's one there, there's one there, there's several more back in there. But there's a lot of big trees. There's another one right through there down here. And so I don't know if this was a tornado come through here or someone just come down and cut some down. You can tell just by how thick the vegetation is in this spot that, you know, it's been opened up before. So, you know, the plan is get all this stuff back here behind kind of organized. Get my stuff there. Get this brush pile burnt probably in a month. The stuff on the bottom I cut and piled. It's all these saplings and stuff back in April and early May. So they're ready to burn. Well, then I put all this other stuff on top. And them briars are full of oil and stuff, and when they start drying out, they will go like tinder. So, other than that, I still got to get my ditch finally dug out for my culvert. So here's where my parking pad's going to be. I got a fly trap, guys. Gosh, let's go look at the flies. That thing, I didn't think I had too many flies here, but look at these. That thing works wonders. I'll put a link down here to Amazon below if you want a good fly trap. I don't know if we can see how many's dead. Look how many. Good grief. Look how thick they are. There's an inch thick of nothing, but it draws them in. And I've only got a few in the house. I probably should have this out in the yard someplace, but crap, it always, when I do that, it always seems that they end up in the house. So I put it right there by the door. And I don't see our deer. He probably said, no, he looks like he may still be there. Thought I seen it move. It may be laying. There's a blowdown right there. He may be bedded back behind that, and what I'm seeing is just his head. So anyway, hey guys, thanks for staying. I'm sorry. Looks like it's about 11 minutes. No, it's almost 14 minutes long. Sorry, I just wanted to bring you up on that to speed on what I'm doing here and trying to get done between working and, you know, it's an hour drive to where I used to live, where most of my work is. And by the time I get home in the evenings, I'm wore out. And then I got to cook. I had everything closed up because it was supposed to rain. Still using my outdoor kitchen, loving it. Even if I had an indoor stove right now, I probably wouldn't use it because it just makes the place hot. So, guys, I'm going to run. Girls, gentlemen, ladies, children of all ages, I'm going to run and get me some ice and probably something to snack on while I'm there. There's a Dollar General out in the middle of no place, but it's about, I think, 10 or 12 miles away. No, it might be 8. It's a little closer in town. It's not in town. So it's probably 7 or 8 miles away. So I'm gonna run. I'm low on ice in the lifetime. You gotta hear them flies. So anyway, I appreciate you watching. You got any comments, suggestions, questions, go ahead and leave them below, and we'll haven't got much done on the cabin. There again, when I get home, I'm tired, I'm hot. So I'm looking to get it wired within the next 2 weeks, because I want to get my solar. I want to get more of this stuff cleaned out so I can see farther down the woods. So, you know, a month or two, if deer's down there looking at me, I can do something about it. So, anyway, hey guys, thank you for watching. Donald, 1 Acre Homesteader. Check out the blog, and you can ask questions, leave comments there as well. Thank y'all for watching. Catch you on the next one.